Hey everybody, welcome to your week number 5 of e-learning. This week, Mr. Steinberg and I are teaming up to bring you some workouts that are a little more low-key. So I will be taking you through a yoga workout or a series of movements today. And the whole purpose behind yoga, in addition to moving your body and stretching your muscles, is that you are matching your breath to your movement. So that's where yoga gets its kind of meditative reputation for, is that you're zeroing into your breath as you're moving your body. And of course, it's going to feel good in your muscles, but I also want you to focus in on what this feels like in your mind. Because as you focus in on your breath, as you guys know from class, when we do meditations or you just start to notice your breath in general, that noticing of your breath, that awareness can lead you to a lowered stress response, which is kind of cool. You are in control of that response in your body to an extent, and zeroing in on your breath is your main way to really be connected to the present moment, to stop worrying about what happened last week or yesterday, to stop worrying about what's in the future, but just kind of be with your body, be with the movement in this very moment, okay? I am using a yoga mat. You definitely don't need a yoga mat. You can do this on hardwood, you can do this on tile, you can do it on carpet. You just need a little bit of space to move, all right? I am going to be doing all the poses with you and telling you when to inhale and when to exhale. It's a lot to think about and a lot to master, so don't worry about doing it perfectly. Just do your best, and that's all you really need to know. All right, let's get started. All right, we are starting in child's pose. So wherever your space is, come on down to your shins. Big toes together to touch. Knees are gonna open up. And just let your upper body kind of hang down into the floor. Okay, while you do that, I'm just gonna talk you through a few ideas. I really want you to think about using the gravity of the floor to let your head and upper body get really heavy. You can find a resting spot for your forehead. I know I'm not doing that because I'm talking to you, but go ahead, do it. Maybe roll back and forth on your forehead a few times. Give your head a little massage. And then maybe push the floor away here a little bit. Start to notice your breath. You're inhaling not just in your chest, but down into your belly. Make it deep. And then feel free to let your exhales go out your mouth nice and forcefully. Take 2 more breaths like that. Big exhale out your mouth. Take 1 more deep breath. And then when you're ready, slowly push yourself up to a tabletop position. Hands right under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your spine is neutral, so I don't want you here, and I don't want you here. I want you right in the center. Okay, we're going to take some cat-cows together where we are going to move your spine, but this is home base right here. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, round your back, drop your chin. Think about lifting your abs up. Do that again. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, push the floor away, round your back. And just keep going. You can move at my pace, you can move at your own pace. This should be slow. And you should also really be focusing in on, again, matching your breath to your movement. So big exhale as you round. Take 1 more set all the way through. And then meet me back in that neutral spine, so a nice straight spine. Take your gaze to the floor, and then reach your right leg straight behind you and hold. You can stay right here if this is challenging enough, or float your left arm up by your ear. So opposite arm, opposite leg. We've done this in class before. It's your bird dog. You're using your core, you're finding a balance. And then go ahead, drop those limbs down, switch it out. Left leg extends, and then your right arm extends. And notice that my body is one straight line from my hand to my toes. So I'm not arching my back, I'm not rounding my back, I'm in a neutral spine. Slowly lower that side down. Do it 1 more time, either direction. Right leg, left arm, pause. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. And then swap it out 1 more time. left leg, right arm, pause. Big breath in, big breath out. And then come back to your tabletop position, tuck your toes underneath you, find a downward facing dog. So anytime we're in down dog, I want you to think about pushing your weight into your heels. You shouldn't feel a whole lot of pressure on your wrists or shoulders. You're working to get your heels down to the floor, even though they probably won't actually touch. So you're feeling a stretch in your hamstrings, in your glutes, your whole back body. Take an inhale here, look towards your hands. And then on your exhale, just tiptoe up to meet your hands. Your feet are parallel, about hip width distance. We're going to find ragdoll. From here, let your upper body just hang. Your gaze goes between your ankles. Grab opposite elbow and find a little sway in your upper body. This should feel pretty good. You're getting rid of any tension in your upper body and your hamstrings. And then find stillness in the middle. Release your elbows. Right hand stays down towards the floor. Soft bend in your right knee. Reach your left arm high. Let your gaze follow. You're feeling a deep stretch in your left eye, T-band and hamstring. Come through center, swap it out. Soft bend in your left knee. Left arm stays down. Reach your right arm high. Gaze in its direction. Swap it out one more time, either direction. Soften your right knee, right arm down, left arm lifts. And then final time, come through center, switch your knees, left knee bends, right arm lifts, let your gaze follow. Come back through center, generously bend both knees, roll on up. All right, we're going to start a little bit of a flow, nice and slow. I'm going to talk you through it and go with you. Inhale, reach your arms up, let your hands meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins, look at the floor. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back to your plank. Pause for a moment. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. And then inhale, lift your chest for Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, tiptoe up to meet your hands. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins, look at the floor. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, lift all the way up, hands meet. We're just going to repeat that a couple times. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins. Exhale, plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back, pause for a moment. Take a breath in. On your exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, flatten your feet out, lift your chest for Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, tiptoe up to meet your hands. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins. There's my dog hops. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, hands meet. We're going to add on a little bit this round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins. Exhale, plank. Step your feet back, pause. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, Sphinx pose, flatten your feet, lift your chest. Exhale, lower your chest, tuck your feet, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, lift your right leg high, up to the sky. Maybe hit your door that's behind you. And then exhale, bring your knee underneath your torso, pause. You're in a one single leg plank. Inhale, reach your leg back. Exhale, bring your knee forward again. This time, step it through to a low lunge. Front knee's right on top of your ankle, and you're feeling a hip flexor stretch on your left side. Take a twist towards your right knee. I'm going to face away from you for a moment. Reach your right arm high. And then come back down through center. Hey, hops. Step your foot back. Find a downward dog. Big exhale. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, bring your knee up towards your chest in your plank. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale, step it through for your lunge. You're staying low in your runner's lunge. Check out your knee in the front and stepped right on top of your ankle. This time, right hand stays down. Left arm lifts for an easy twist. Inhale, come back down through center. Exhale, step your left foot back, downward facing dog, reach your hips high. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, tiptoe up to meet them. Inhale, flat back hands to your shins. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, lift all the way up, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, plank. Building on a little bit here, you can take your body all the way down to the mat, or we're going to do an upward dog. So inhale. On your exhale, lower your upper body down like a triceps push-up. Don't let your legs hit the floor. And now find an upward dog. So all that's on the floor right now are my palms and the tops of my feet. It's just a little more challenging. If you like having your legs on the floor, drop them down. All right, from here, we flip our feet, downward facing dog, big exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, knee towards your chest, pause. Inhale, reach it back, push your weight into your left heel. Exhale, step it through for a lunge. This time, inhale, rise up to crescent lunge, and we're gonna pause here for a moment. A few breaths here. Okay, this is an awesome stretch for your left hip flexor, so the space right in the front of your left hip. After sitting a lot, you guys know from our videos, we need to stretch our hip flexors. We say that a lot. This is also a big balance challenge. So if you have something nearby, like a piece of furniture or a wall, go ahead and use it. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Think about having a nice tall spine. Take one more deep inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor. Step your right foot back to your plank. We're going to take that upward facing dog shavasana. So inhale, exhale, tricep push up, lower down. And then inhale, upward dog, just the soles of your feet on the floor. Exhale, flip your feet, push your hips back. All right, side two, inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, pull your knee towards your chest, pause. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step your foot through to your lunge. And then nice and slowly rise on up to your crescent lunge, find a pause. You might be a little wobbly here, that's okay. Know that your feet do not need to be on a tightrope perfectly in line. They could be separated more like railroad tracks. All right, but your front knee is right on top of your ankle. You're feeling that hip flexor stretch now on your right side. And your spine is reaching nice and tall up towards the ceiling. Take one more big inhale. On your exhale, flip your hands back down to the floor. Step your left foot back. Inhale, shift forward a little. Exhale, lower on down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just pause here for a moment. Take a big breath in your down dog. Maybe pedal. This is called walking your dog. Bend one knee at a time here. Shake any tension out from your neck. All right, we're going to do that flow a couple more times. And then we're going to do some more stationary stretching. Okay, so inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, tiptoe up to meet them. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, look up, hands meet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins, look down. Exhale, plank, step your feet back. Inhale, shift forward a little bit. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, pull your knee towards your chest. Weight goes over your wrists. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step your foot through. And then inhale, rise up to your crescent. Exhale your breath out. Pause here. Find your balance. Inhale, big. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor. Step your right foot back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, knee towards your chest, pause. Use your core here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step your foot through. Inhale, up to your crescent lunge. Exhale your air out, find your balance. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back to the floor. Step your left foot back. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale, tiptoe up to meet your hands. Inhale, flat back, hands to your shins. Exhale, round forward, let it go. Inhale, lift all the way up, hands meet. Exhale, draw them to your heart. Awesome, you guys. So our flow part is done. We're gonna do some more stationary stretches now. So join me, have a seat in your space. We're gonna find a half straddle stretch. So if you're mirroring me, it's gonna be your left leg reaching out. I have my right leg, doesn't really matter. One leg in, one leg out. Reach your fingertips towards your ankle and reach your opposite arm up overhead. Now notice I am not squared towards my leg. I'm finding a lateral lean, so I'm feeling this main stretch in this part of my body. We'll turn it in just a second. From here, rotate your shoulders to square off to that long leg, and then just lean forward a little bit. If you are someone that struggles to touch your toes, if there's something within reach, like a t-shirt, a towel, a dog leash, anything to kind of wrap around your foot and pull onto, feel free to use it. Otherwise, just let your hands rest and kind of lean forward. Lift all the way up. Okay, if you are mirroring me, this is your left leg, this is your right leg. You're gonna place your right hand behind your bent leg. So whatever leg is bent, place your hand behind it, reach your opposite arm high, take an inhale. On your exhale, finding a dancer stretch, lift your hips, push them towards me, and feel free to add a little back bend if it feels okay, taking your gaze up to the sky. And then slowly lower back down. We're just gonna switch sides. Opposite leg long. Reach your fingertips on that side towards your ankle, and then your opposite arm finds that lateral lean. So zero in on the stretch on this side of your upper body. Not as much your hamstring of your long leg. Instead of holding your breath, make sure you're breathing in and out. And then from here, square your shoulders towards that long leg. Grab onto your foot if you can, but I want you to really think about feeling the hamstring stretch here. Don't worry so much about your back. Awesome, slowly lift up through center. Plant your hand next to your bent leg right behind you. Reach your opposite arm up, inhale. Exhale, dancer stretch. Lift your hips, press them towards me. And then take your gaze up. You can make this as big or as small as you need it to be. It should feel like a stretch for your front body and not painful for your low back. And then slowly lower your hips back down. Maybe back in that all fours spot where we started. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now walk your hands forward just a little bit. Take your right knee towards your right wrist, flatten out your shin, and then kind of scoot your opposite leg back. We are coming into half pigeon stretch. This is a stretch for your hip. I want you to start by walking your hands in towards your body. Take it upright. So you're feeling a hip flexor stretch on that long leg side. Your shoulders are stacked right on top of your hips. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, let your upper body kind of surrender down to the floor. If you're feeling a whole lot of tightness in the back of your front hip, that's okay. Focus on sending your inhales into that spot, and imagine with every exhale, you're kind of getting rid of that tension in your hip. Take one more big breath in here. Big breath out. And then slowly push yourself back up to your palms. Coming through center, walk your opposite knee, my left knee, not sure about you, up towards your wrist, and then shimmy your opposite leg back. So you flattened out your shin on this side now, finding half pigeon on side 2. Walk your hands in towards you. Come to an upright spine for a hip flexor stretch on your long leg side. Big inhale here. Exhale, recline on down to whatever level's comfortable for you. Maybe it's your forearms. Maybe you can let your forehead rest all the way down to the floor. At the very least, let the back of your neck be long. So don't look forward. Let your head kind of hang heavy. And then once again, if you're feeling a whole lot of tension as you stretch, this can be a tight spot in a lot of our bodies. Think about sending fresh air as you breathe into that spot and then exhaling the tension away. So that means right now you got to focus in on your breath, right? You're slowing it down. You're making it a little bit deeper. It's not just in your chest, it's going into your belly and your back. Take one more big breath in here. Big breath out. And then slowly push yourself back up to your palms. Find a seated position facing me. I'm going to do a little bit of guided breath work here together. You can stay seated. You can also lie down on your back, your sides, your belly, whatever is most comfortable for you. If you're seated with me, just go ahead, sit up nice and tall, let your hands relax. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Start to take a little body scan, starting with your low body. Just let your hips, let everything waist below get really heavy into the floor. Let your core completely let go. You don't need to worry about holding on to any tension there. Just relax it. Now take an inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, let them gently fall away. Soften all the tiny muscles of your face. And now focus in for a moment on what your breath feels like. Notice where in your body it's going. Notice if it's fast or if it's slow. And then go ahead, try to slow it down to a 4 count, all the way down to your belly. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 2 more breaths like that at your own count of 4. After that last deep exhale, gently open your eyes if they're closed. And then plant your left hand next to you, right arm reaches up and over. Find a big side body stretch. And then switch sides. And then moving your spine around here. One more in either direction. Keep both parts of your butt on the floor. Don't rock over too far. Now lift up through center. Find a big chest opener. Interlace your fingers behind you. Gaze goes up. We truly cannot do this stretch enough right now, you guys. As we're looking at computers and tablets at all hours of the day, do this a few times a day. Your body will thank you. And then release that stretch. Interlace your hands in front of you. Press your palms towards me. Round your shoulders. Drop your chin. Slowly release your hands. Meet me in a low crouch. Feet right underneath your hips. Heels are lifted. Try to put yourself in a little bit of a ball here. Take a big inhale and feel your belly expand onto the tops of your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your heels, reach your butt high. And then put a bend in both knees. Let yourself roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Once you hit the top, drop your chin through center. Roll your right ear, or left ear to your left shoulder. Reach your opposite arm down and away. Drop your chin, come through center, opposite way. Showing your neck a little love here. Drop your chin. Look up. One final great big inhale. Look up. Exhale, pull your hands to your heart. Nice job, you guys. I hope this series of movements, this little workout for the day has made your body feel better, especially after sitting a lot. If you are working out on your own, which you should be, this is a great kind of off day little series of stretches too. So I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to do it whenever you feel like you need it. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Have a good one.